Hello, little bats. Did you have a great day today? So, do you love Halloween? It's coming up soon. Halloween is my favorite holiday. I love getting to dress up and see all of the little bats dressed up in their favorite costumes, too. So, tonight we're going to read Hazel and the Spooky Season by Sullivan and Jess Mason. Once upon a spooky eve in the dead of fall, shrieking bats filled the sky and shadows covered all. Crispy leaves frisked away from thin, bony trees, whisking off out of sight on the misty breeze. Hazel's heart filled up with joy as she soaked it in. Others frowned in the gust, but this girl wore a grin. She adored this spooky mood, these late autumn thrills. She loved how it frightened her, how it gave her chills. For Hazel right now was the best time of year to savor her favorite flavors of fear. She loved all about fall, the spookiest season, but nobody else seemed to care for some reason. So alone she escaped into tales of fright, of lingering spirits and bumps in the night, of banshees with bad news, of vacated graves, headless horsemen howling, and goblins in caves. She loved it when she jumped in fright, when her heart rate rushed. She loved it when her breath quickened, when her cheeks grew flushed. But when she looked up from her book, not a person cared. No one knew that autumn was the best time to be scared. She wanted to tell them with all of her heart, but what were the words, and how could she start? What if they snickered, and what if they sneered? What if they thought she was cringy and weird? Hazel felt helpless, so lonely and strange, but she liked what she liked. She couldn't just change. She wanted to share how she loved to be scared, but bearing her feelings was more than she dared. So she walked away sad, downcast and alone. I just can't explain it, she said with a groan. She moped up the hill to Spine-Tickle Peak, where graves gloomy loomed and bare branches creaked. The spot was her refuge, her calming, safe place, but now it felt dismal, just sad, empty space. She closed her eyes tight and tried not to cry. She wished for a friend who understood why. It was fun to be scared, to feel the fear, especially now at this time of year. Then a breeze creeped past and a black cat screeched. From the graveyard's shadows, a grim hand reached. A dreadful voice wailed and filled her with fright. Time to rise, Hazel. It's Halloween night. A pumpkin man stood among the gravestones. His cap was cast iron, his body was bones. Whoa there, said Hazel. I don't know what you mean. Who are you, and what on earth is a hollow tween? Hee hee, laughed the pumpkin man, grin spreading wide. Halloween is the word for what you feel inside. I'm Ronnie Pumpkin Seed. and I'll be your host for a night to celebrate what you love the most. Tonight is when the ghosts come out and ghouls creep around, when in the graveyard undead hands burst from the ground. Come with me, Hazel dear, for some spooky fun. We'll spread so much frightful cheer, we'll show everyone. Halloween, Hazel laughed, what a lovely word. But we surely can't explain it, we'll just sound absurd. Then from the darkness of the foggy graveyard night lurched a pair of skeletons lugging a searchlight. We'll show them, not tell them. There's not much to discuss. We'll put on a frightful show, and then they'll come to us. Like-minded friends will join us if they dare, but first we must lure them with a Halloweeny flair. Ronnie flicked the searchlight switch and winked with his eye, and Hazel cheered with joy as a pumpkin filled the sky. When Ronnie snapped his fingers, Hazel gasped in shock. She was now surrounded by a supernatural flock. A mummy, a werewolf, a hair-raising clown, a vampire scowling, a witch swooping down, a three-headed dog, a massive black cat, and a shadowy man in a shadowy hat. Wow, Hazel shouted. This is so much creepy fun. Just wait, Ronnie said. We've only just begun. When he pointed down the hill, Hazel couldn't speak. She watched in awe as 3 kids headed up the peak. Hazel cleared her throat and beamed from ear to ear. Welcome to Halloween, she cried with a cheer. Can we join, the kids asked, your strange, disturbing ball? Of course, yelled Hazel. Halloween's for one and all. Hooray, cried the kids. We love this Halloween. We owe it all to Hazel, our Halloween queen. Now, Hazel, Ronnie said, I must sadly say goodnight. I have many stops to make before the morning light. Please don't go, Hazel pled. We've only just begun. I'll return to loneliness once this night is done. Don't worry, Ronnie said. You have nothing to fear. Your new friends can help you keep it spooky all year. And always remember, even after I depart, don't be scared to ever share the feelings in your heart. Thank you, Ronnie, Hazel said. I promise and I swear to be myself unashamed with proud spooky flair. And I know that you must go. There's a fearsome joy to spread. Tell me where you're going next. What town lies ahead? Hazel, please join me over here and take a look. Just outside this page is the reader of this book. They're a very special kid, quite a lot like you. I must go to their town now so I can tell them. Boo! That was an awesome story. Do you have spooky friends too? So just remember, always be yourself and always stay spooky. All right, good night, little monsters.